Good morning, I am Adrian.
And I am Trojan.
Here with the news for you today, Tuesday, 4th September, 1666. The breaking news continues. London is still burning.
Yes, Aidan, and what a sight it has been. From the townsfolk fleeing and trying to save their belongings to the firefighters. The king and the methods for trying to save Pudding Lane. But before we delve further into this tragic story, here's Alan with the weather.
Thank you, Jojo. While the dry weather continues, we are expecting light showers forward Thursday evening, which will hopefully help to quench this thirsty fire that has been burning since Sunday and put it out. There's still a very strong wind, and it's causing the flames to spread quicker from house to house. I'm Alan McIntosh, and this was your morning weather.
Mr. Farrier, what do you have to say for yourself?
I wish I checked the oven. I'm so sorry for this.
We understand mistakes happen, Mr. Farrier, but why didn't you check the oven before you went to bed?
The life at bakery is so hard. We work such long hours. I was exhausted. We all just went to bed. It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Farrier, for your public apology. Let's hope that something good does come from this fire. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Jojo. It's been a crazy few days for the people of Pudding Lane and the surrounds. They have had to flee the fire and try and save as many of their possessions as possible. Good morning, sir. Are you all right?
Oh, what a terrible time it has been. First the plague killing so many of us. Now the fire destroying our homes.
Have you managed to save any of your belongings?
We have to. We have tried to save our belongings by throwing them into the river or burying them. Some of us have had enough time, so we were able to load some precious pieces into carts and wheel them away. London's burning, London's burning, fetch the engines, fetch the engines, fire, 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 pour on water, pour on water. London's burning, London's burning, fetch the engines, fetch the engines, fire, 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 pour on water, pour on water.
Well, what a sad lament for the townsfolk. How terrible it must be to have lost so much. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Aidan. Here with me are Mr. Pepys and King Charles II. Mr. Pepys, can you tell me about your strategies you and the King are considering?
Yes, we are looking at ways of the brutal fire from spreading further from house to house. In order to try and stop it, we have decided to demolish a few of the houses further away from the fire so as to create a fire break.
That is ingenious, Mr. Pepys. I assume you are writing all of these events down in your diary.
Yes, of course, but you wouldn't be able to read any of it as I write in a secret code that only I can understand. I have recorded many events that happened in and around London.
Thank you, Mr. Pepys. King Charles, what orders have you given for this to happen?
I have told the police and the fire brigade to fetch gunpowder and blow up the houses so that the fire can no longer spread from house to house.
Is this not going to be very dangerous, King Charles?
The police and the fire brigade have worked around the clock to ensure that everyone has been moved to tents in fields far away from the fire. No one should be in danger as long as they stay well away from the area where the gunpowder is being planted.
Thank you, King Charles. Back to the studio.
We have been working tirelessly for 3 days already. We are all exhausted, but we won't give up. It has taken so much effort from each man as we only have water squirts, leather buckets and fire hooks to try and combat the flames and stop them.
We tried to help the fire brigade and the people of London and tried to help them save their things.
It has been difficult trying to get people to leave their houses. People are refusing to leave some of their possessions behind. We have, in some cases, had to carry women and children out of their houses to a place of safety where they can rest, eat and wait for the fire to subside. Ren, how will the buildings be different in the new London compared with the buildings in the old London?
Two of the reasons for the fire spreading so rapidly were that the houses were mainly built with wood and they were built very close together in the new design. I have started that the houses should be built mainly with stone and brick. They should be further apart and they should only be allowed to be 2 stories high.
What would these changes mean if there were to be another fire?
Well, the fire quite simply would not be able to spread as quickly as it has in the past few days. The materials also don't allow for the fire to spread from house to house as easily as they don't catch fire.
Thank you, Mr. Wren, and good luck with your big building plan for the City of London.